Hello, everybody. We are back. Sorry about that little delay. Here is a little bit of self-promotion. Here's the Patreon. Here is the, what do we call that, Jazz? Media. There we go. So, congratulations, party. You all slept successfully without being interrupted. I know. Quite an achievement.
Mm-hmm. When we wake up and Gabe is still only half dressed, he'll give Koth another peck bounce and smile.
He's not wearing any armor right now?
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh,
And you are in like a 10 by 15 room with everybody.
Okay, I'm not doing anything.
All right. So.
Also, go right behind Coulter and just give a big pat on the shoulders with some brotherly love.
Okay.
Why is everyone touching me?
Does he react?
Does he react in pain?
It's a little sore, but he's a barbarian. He can handle pain. He's literally the class that goes, oh, okay.
And just is watching the whole thing and laughing.
Also trying to be jackass.
I'm cleaning my feathers.
Do you do that with your beak?
No, he doesn't use his beak.
Okay.
Unless it's his wing.
When Kothar turns his back, Gabe will give Nothor a high five.
I'm just laughing. Just watching. Fucking hell. So, what's the plans for today? Guys, what y'all thinking?
Well, there's a few things. I mean, we came here for a reason.
Oh, what do y'all want to do first? We got a few things to do.
We need to locate this dark group going after our friends.
Yep, the cultists, that's one
Their
thing.
well, no, not the cultists. The one going
Wait,
after
what?
our friends'
Cultists?
family.
Oh,
The Durkin Society.
isn't that a cult?
Are they part of the same group? Are they one and the same?
You don't know.
Could I roll a history to see if I know who they are?
Yes, you could.
Yee.
Guys, we got a
You have
smart
a name?
burp.
He's not very smart right now.
No, you're kind of like still cleaning your feathers while they're talking. Like, yes, words.
Well,
Yeah.
However.
So we have that. Trying to figure out who the cultists are.
Yeah, that's pretty high up there. Probably should get that done.
Julia might know some information if we trust this person.
I'm just sitting. What? What was that?
In's gonna like walk over and like look up at Draco. Just kind of like look at him for a second.
That's it.
Hi.
That's the one I told you about.
Nice to meet you. I'm Draco.
Nice to meet you as well. And In will hold out their hand.
Shake your hand.
So we've got a few things that we're looking to do that are kind of dangerous, kind of,
We have a god trying to kill us.
yeah. And 3 out of 4 out of us, the group here, we are kind of the champions of some gods.
Those 3 champions.
Technically, they want to kill me, and you guys are just along for the fun.
Yeah, so we've got a lot going on, and a lot of it needs to stay within this party. So, are you good with that?
That's fine. I can keep a secret.
Okay, and
Oh, meant more like if they're gonna attack, you get to stay with us.
Yeah, I will help. Wouldn't let y'all die.
well, there's,
Very kind
there's
for just
that
meeting us.
aspect. There's the keeping the secrets thing. Oh, and we're kind of a disaster group sometimes. I don't know if you've kind of picked up on that a little bit.
Especially in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the chaos crew all. It's like me and Rowan. We got this.
Gabriel.
Sometimes.
All right.
Excuse me.
So the moment Nolth steps out of the room, you all hear a very loud siren go off. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I need you to give me a dex save, Nolth?
Okay, so
okay,
Nolth's in the disaster group now.
I can kind of see.
Yeah, so this is
You leap out of the way as an invisible rope appears and pulls up to the ceiling. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Desmond comes like running around the corner going, who? Oh, that was you.
Hey, Desmond. Yeah, it's your Mick.
Okay.
Hey, Desmond, where's the coffee at?
Ignatius is
They
not
make some coffee. You want some?
that.
Coffee. I'll go ask. Oh, Ignatius is going to be sleeping for the next 4 hours. I can't talk to him. There's a
Is
shop
that-
down the street.
No,
Okay,
I'm sure if you
uh,
knock on his door, you can ask him about food.
I just go to the shop down the street. Anybody want anything? No, so yes.
A cappuccino for me, please.
Caramel macchiato with 3 shots of espresso and an extra twist of chocolate.
You know what? Change it to that.
I shall write this down because I'm not.
I just want food.
Food. Okay, I'll get you something.
Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Got it.
A lot of food,
Rowan?
please.
Food for Koftar and drink. Gabriel, you said you wanted food.
Can I get a Long John donut with frosting and sprinkles?
If they have it, sure.
We are
Any
not-
coffee or anything else.
We are not sponsored by Long John, just to, make sure everybody knows in the world in case listening. But go ahead.
Have it. If not, just what kind of coffee you want if they don't, or you don't want any coffee. Go on. Want any coffee with that donut? Yeah. Gabriel, and
You
you?
look like a guard. Go.
I'll take some coffee, thank you.
Okay.
Wait,
I have all that work.
is Long John a business? Or is that just a donut that's long?
It's the long donut without any filling. The long flat one.
But why? You can have an eclair,
But do you want an eclair?
usually.
They don't have sprinkles.
True. Okay. So yes, you take everybody's order, and Desmond reaches into his pouch and he holds out a handful of coins. He goes, "Can you take 2 silver from this?"
Sure. I take 2 silver.
You do?
Yeah,
You
I
see
take,
platinum,
2
gold, silver, all of it in there.
Yeah, no, I just take
Okay.
2 silver.
All right, thank you. And he throws it back in the coin purse and just pulls it and puts it on his side.
And then I'll just head out, go get everybody's orders, some breakfast for everybody, like some coffee mornings.
It's over there.
Nice having,
Makeup on.
it's nice having North back.
Yeah, he's odd, but I mean, who isn't in this group? So, it's nice to have someone who's like. Well, I can't say that either.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say they were on the straight and narrow, but
Hey,
it's not the case either.
So,
helpful?
Maybe on the narrow.
no, as you go over to the door, Desmond kind of steps in front of you and goes, 1 second. Knocks, knocks, knocks. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Wait, am I going into Ignatius' room or?
No, you're leaving the building to
Yeah,
go
I'm
get.
leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah, make sure.
yeah.
it's
He
like,
just turned
what's
off the
knock?
alarm.
Okay, 3 knocks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the same knock when I get back. Okay, I'll head out and just go get it.
Sure.
Yeah,
So-
I'll be back.
Do. So you all let Nolth leave the party by himself without any type of supervision inside of a city that is incredibly dangerous for anybody with less intelligence than a 14.
I have an intelligence of 8 too.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
You know
he
what?
knows what he's doing. He
I
knows
kinda
what he's
want some
doing.
food.
All right, you know what? I
Too late.
No, I'm
He's
gone
gone.
already.
He's
I'm
gone.
gone.
It's early.
Fuck.
Y'all are thinking.
I mean, Inn is never thinking, but
That's fair. That's fair. Very fair. So,
He'll be fine.
everyone else, you kind of filter into the shop, and Desmond's currently getting things set up. You do see the floating bow tie moving around and objects moving around the bow tie, as well as his unseen servant is setting things up for the shop for the day. And he's just seated up in the chair, just staring down at that closed book still.
What is on the book?
You go over?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Eight. Nice.
It looks to be a brown-spined and leatherback book. Fairly thick, maybe about 2.5, 3 inches.
Sir, what is that book you're staring at?
I have no idea.
Do you care if I take a look?
I do care, but you can look.
Thank you.
Inn just stops putting a lipstick and like looks over, and then looks back. And it's just like, why am I here?
Welcome to Desmond.
I love him.
Gable just kicked back and rolls his eyes and shrugs.
Alrighty. So you go over to the book, Draco. What languages do you speak?
Undercommon, Celestial.
Alright, you can read it.
Yeah.
Cool. No, you got it. Celestial. You look at it, and it says the first 13 on the spine.
All right. I'm gonna open it up and start flipping through it, just skimming.
The pages dictate 13 individuals who sought to make the world a better experience for all. 13 beings that wanted to bring unity across all of Solemn and wanted to choose a specific creature to help do that. Just in a quick skim through.
Okay.
It's kind of
Very-
fascinating.
Yeah. Would you sell this book?
No.
Okay.
What'd you learn?
It's about 13 people that wanted to change the world and unite it,
Huh.
make it a better place to live.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah. I could read more of it if you let me.
No, that's fine. And he slams it shut.
All right.
Did you catch any names?
No, I didn't.
Not with a
Catch
quick
me.
skim. So, Nolth. Oh, go ahead, Kothar.
I was going to say, Desmond, may I read your book?
No. You can skim through it if you want, though.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm just going to look at the table of contents.
I'm over his shoulder, just looking at the book,
Yeah, yeah.
or like peeking around.
Kothar, you also speak and read Celestial, so you flip through it and you get the same general gist from it. However, roll a perception check, Kothar.
14.
You don't really catch any names or any discernible aspects before Desmond kind of just flips it shut.
Damn it, Desmond.
What? You weren't skimming, you were reading.
He's got a point.
How do you know?
Because I can tell as many pages as you're turning, and how you're kind of whispering the words under your breath.
I am not that dumb, Desmond.
No, I never said you were dumb. I'm just saying you're whispering the words under your breath while reading. It's like you're translating it, you don't speak it naturally.
He really is.
But anyways, Nolth, You go down the city, moving closer to the smell of fresh coffee and baked goods. And as you get there, you do see that there is a line of people out front of it, wrapping around the side of the establishment, and only one person in the shop per time. And then they leave, and then they go in, and then they leave, and you're kind of just standing in the back of the line, and this drow looks over at you with very heavy bags under their eyes.
Would you be able to see a drow's bag under their eyes?
If they're heavy enough.
All night.
Yes. I was trying to discern exactly how long it would take for one interaction on this plane of existence to coalesce within the same realms and boundaries over in the Shadowfell.
What, the Shadowfell?
Yes.
That actually?
Are you familiar with the Fell?
Extent I know about the Shadowkai, I know that.
Oh, you're an imbecile. And turns back and just ignores you.
Yeah.
I gave you all the heads up. This is Deep Yard.
Yeah.
So you wait in
I'll
line.
make a chat.
Huh?
I'm gonna try to chat to the draw. I'm gonna keep trying. A question.
I'm sure you have many.
I know. You ever know where the Temple of Shravan is? This town?
What is a Shavan?
Ah, you don't know about Shravan.
We don't have temples of religious aspects here in Deep Yard. We prefer people to have free will of their own accord.
Freedom of religion. All that. My free will is to choose religion. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I see.
Yeah. This town is the opposite of Nolth. They're not nice. They hate religion, and they are closed-minded to people that aren't exactly like them. It is the opposite of Nolth's culture. But anyways, one by one, people keep going in and out of the shop, and in about 10 minutes or so, you make it to the front of the line, where you see that there is a pretty sprightly-looking dwarven man who looks over and goes, "Can I help you?"
Fill out the little list. Okay, I got a big order.
This is Desmond. Okay. Oh, it must be a busy day. He gets two. All right. This will be a total of 1 gold.
I'll pass over the 1 gold.
All right. Nolth, with your passive, you also smell and see Bahamut claws.
How much for some Bahamut claws?
Well, they're a day old, so we sell them at 3 copper apiece.
Yep. I'll take 8. We have a big party. Big group of people.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do math. 3 times 8 is 24,
24,
correct? Yeah, so 2 silver, 4 gold, 4 copper. So you hand over a gold, 2 silver, and 4 copper. And he bags everything up, and he also summons a small unseen servant that is going to walk with you and bring the drinks to your allies for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
Have a good day. And I'll walk out.
All right.
Yep, now I start heading back.
Alrighty. After everybody's done getting set up, Nolth comes back with coffee and donuts and Bahamut claws for everybody.
Hey, I brought a little treat back. They had some Bahamut claws I brought.
Pushing Gabriel out of the way the moment he hears it.
Hey, got one for everybody.
Into the wall.
As you're about to like
Grabbed
scoop
just
it
as a
up,
kid.
Kothar, as you're about to scoop it up, it disappears, and so does one of the cappuccinos or macchiatos, and you see Ignatius just sitting on the counter, sipping and biting. Oh, I miss this place so much.
Gable comes up and shoulder bunts Kothar as he passes and grabs the coffee.
I'm putting everything on the table. Yeah, I'm just putting everything.
Yeah, good call. You don't want your fingers in the way.
Pour
I'm dashing in and just grabbing mine and backing out.
Pour some whiskey into the coffee.
Mm-hmm. And everybody gets their order. You notice Desmond does not drink anything.
Oh,
Gabe, you're drinking on the job?
Of course. When else do you drink?
Well, he said he was going to keep watch of.
Again, as I said, when else do you drink?
I'm not using that much. I can hold my liquor, unlike certain Dragonborn.
And it's just like perched also on like the counter, and it's just like, it's too early for this shit. Coffee. It's like having that Zen moment with Ignatius.
Awfully just sits
Ignatius,
at the
do you,
counter, pulls out the mirror, and just starts putting on his makeup.
do you
while
know a
drinking his
Julia?
A who? What? No,
Julia,
not in
she
particular.
owns- No,
Wait, what does she own?
the Hook Talon.
I'm familiar with the Hook Talon. An oddity store that likes to scam tourists that come through the area. What about her?
That's it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Trustworthy or no?
They run a store.
That scams people.
So,
I
I
don't
mean,
know if
I
it's
would
maybe
trust them fairly well.
Ignatius.
Yes, yeah.
Don't know if Ignatius was just saying that because he has some sort of jealousy towards them.
No, it's no jealousy. They actually scam people. All of their goodies are... They look ostentatious, they look valuable, but 99% of the time they're completely useless.
Kotha, you should go check them out.
You think I'll find you there?
oh shit.
Damn.
That went right over my head. Sorry.
Now,
I would
boys,
expected Gabe.
boys, if you plan on fighting in my establishment, give me time to move the tables back and to get a few buckets of chocolate syrup.
Excuse me? I'm good.
You could always add a bowl of whipped cream in there.
I'm good. I'm gonna eat my food now.
I'll throw in some chest, whatever.
Oh god. I'm gonna eat my food. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yep.
quiet now.
Noctil's gonna just put on his makeup, just silently putting it on.
Desmond shakes his head. I am not cleaning it. All right. So I have a class I have to go teach. I suppose all of you are going to be perfectly fine for the time being.
Until we
think
make
so.
trouble, yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. And he just starts walking out.
Don't worry, I'll be with her.
Them.
Them.
So. You're all left by yourselves. Ignatius is running the shop, but he finds a beanbag chair to just lie in and eat his Bahamut claws and rest his coffee on his stomach.
So what were we going to do in town?
We need to find this group that is hunting our two friends.
And how are we going about that?
I have no idea.
Do you
Well-
know the name of the other group?
Just the Darkened Society.
Yep, that's about it. So, well, let's just walk around and hope we get lucky. That's the best bet we got this time. Because we have SOL for anything else.
We could find the crappiest, dumpiest bar in the city and go there and try to ask around.
You know, we have no other option, so fuck it.
I don't know about that. That may not be the.
Got any better ideas?
Give me a second.
We
No, the
used
thing work.
this Julia.
I mean, if Julia is as good as she is at scamming, I mean, the store does well, right, Ignatius?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're definitely in the Deep Yard top 400. Uh-oh, we lost an image. Or we gained an image from somebody.
Rowan.
It's me.
I turned it off.
Thanks.
Yep.
You know, if it's that big of a scam, usually authorities would have stepped in by now.
Oh, you clear. Okay, I'm sorry.
Unless
Let
you're
me.
stupid. Unless you're stupid enough to buy it.
No,
True.
let me.
Probably don't care.
This is Deep Yard. Okay. The authorities don't care. You do
Yeah.
kind of what you want, and as long as you don't have property damage, you really don't have repercussions from the authorities. It's getting into Deep Yard that's so difficult, as well as getting out at certain times for certain people. However,
Oh,
the only people you have to be concerned about is the people that you fuck with. Those people are usually fairly adept arcanists, so it's very dangerous to make wrong or poor enemies.
Hmm.
I got an idea.
It still follows my point that if she's scamming enough people, you know, someone's going to be upset with her. She might have some sort of protection racket, maybe?
Okay, so I got an idea. Now hear me out. Why don't we split the party? Half of us go to the CD bar, half of us go to the con woman.
I agree with that.
I'm sticking within then.
I'll go with Rowan. So who wants to go with me and Rowan? Who wants to go with N Gabe? Draco, you want to come with us?
Yeah, I'll come with y'all.
All right,
Yeah, there
so
we go.
it's Draco or Draco, Nolth and Rowan going to the CD bar, and Kothar and Gabriel going to the shop.
Yep.
Okay.
I sure you guys don't want Kothar. I mean, I know he's not all that great a fighter, but he should be able to help you out somewhat.
Well, I'm pretty strong. I think
Yeah, we're good.
I can
Okay.
handle my own.
Yeah, I'm pretty good by myself too. I
Would you
think I'm more
split
worried
up the
about y'all.
intelligence at least?
Hmm?
Should we split up the intelligence? Since this isn't about being strong here.
I can handle that.
Y'all need me to come with y'all?
No.
Okay, y'all lost.
No, if we needed someone strong of heart, we'd know it'd go for you,
Look.
bud.
Hey, I'm strong in the head. Nothing comes in, nothing comes out.
You're right. Your head is very durable.
But the fact that Draco, you seem fairly intelligent, and Rowan has a work visa. So
Well,
I'd
and-
say having you two together would probably
I'd
having you
agree.
two in different groups.
Well, no, I actually I spoke too soon. I think that this dealing with Julia and getting information that way might be a more of a charm kind of situation, whereas need somebody who's got a quick mind to go to the bar and check in on all that.
So Nolth should go with you and Gabe.
That would be 90% of the charisma in the party. Yeah. You're muted,
Okay.
I think we should disperse the good looks.
so Kothar stays here.
Man, you're in a fucking mood, aren't you, this morning, Gabe? I got you. You want some more coffee?
We rock,
Savage.
rock, paper, scissors for it.
We've already set up a group. Let's just go with that. And
So, N, you are signing up to be with Kothar and Gabriel alone.
No, let's trade with me now. Is
Five gold.
basically an older brother. I'm telling
5
you
gold.
to trade with me.
As a younger brother, 5 gold.
One just starts counting his claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and closes them together.
I'll take it, but you owe me. I'll swap a Kothar.
Alrighty. So, we have Nolth, Gabriel, N, Kothar, Rowan, Draco. These are the groups.
Sounds right.
So we have the Smart Squad, and we have the Pretty Squad. So Math
Yeah.
Club
Pretty.
versus Drama Club. That's what we
Yeah,
have.
basically.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Drama
Pretty.
Club and like the high Q team.
Yeah, yeah,
Am I just
The math leads.
with them because they am I with them because they do my homework for me?
probably. But hey, you kick everyone's ass who tries fucking with them, so, you know.
Symbiotic relationship.
Yeah,
Wait, that's too big of a word.
it's alright, they know what it means.
I have a 12.
I hear them saying that a lot. I hear them saying that.
So, anyways, as the two groups go in different directions, I would like Gabriel and I would like Kothar each to roll me a d20 to see who we're going with first. Higher number wins.
It's a lot of furious typing.
Yeah, right.
Aw.
Gabriel groups goes first. So, as the three of you leave, yeah, that is true. We could have gone with that as well. Your group is way older.
We are
Jesus.
because of me.
Anyways, the three of you walk through the city streets and you're trying to find your way as best as possible to this shop. Do any of you recall the name of it?
Nope.
Hooks.
Ah?
The bent hook or something.
Almost.
Ah? Roll a history check. N.
I remember it, but
It's going to take you a while to figure it out.
Fuck.
You're going to have to visually see it to remember. You were pretty tipsy.
Yeah, and it's like the one session I don't have my notebook with me.
Ben Hook was the brothel.
Yeah, it was like the. Fuck.
Hooked. Hook was the first name, or hooked.
You're getting closer.
What a feeling.
Oh, I'm loving this. Nobody takes notes. Well, except Ben.
I normally
Wait, I can't say it out loud because I'm not with them.
No, you can say it out loud just to make them feel
Oh,
bad
okay.
about it. It's fine.
Hook talent.
No, please don't. Aw.
The hook
The
talent.
smart god knows.
Oh.
talent. Okay.
So after about 35 minutes of wandering the city streets, eventually you see what looks to be a bird's claw etched sideways, and you see hooked over top of it. And you go, Hook Talon, that's it. See, you knew you would remember somehow.
Talon, bird person. Should have remembered that.
But anyways, the three of you head over there, and you see that the shop is already open, but it has beads laid out in front of it that you kind of push to the side. And as you enter in, the music and atmosphere changes very drastically. It is a very darkened experience as soon as you move inside. Everything seems to be kept in a very low tone and light. If you've ever been inside of a traditional Wiccan shop or anything like that, they keep everything dark and spooky. You see incense floating around, and immediately you're all stuck gawking at the beautiful, very, very beautiful looking different artifacts that seem to be all afloat. There are skulls of creatures that you can't exactly place what they are, skulls of creatures that you can. There's vases or vases, depending on whatever you want to call them, ranging from ancient to fairly new but ornately constructed. There are books lining the shelves with what appears to be dust lying heavily all around them. As you look around at this beautiful establishment, you look across the place and you see Julia sitting on a high chair, currently flipping through a book. And as you all make your presence known, she looks up and closes the book and tucks it underneath the counter. Wow, seeing you all so soon. Did you all sleep well?
Like a rat. Like a rat.
I don't recall you.
I wasn't with the group last time. I joined them recently. The company to come here.
The name's Julia. She sticks her hand down towards you.
I'll kiss the her hand, back of her hand.
I'm impressed somebody here understands culture.
Yeah,
Of course, aside from
cultured one.
gestures towards you and look at your puppy, look at you.
Oh,
She's so pretty.
I
I'm
was
a
gonna-
very cultured.
Joe, if I sniff while I'm kissing her hand, can I tell for sure if she's celestial or whatever?
Roll a nature check.
Not those cultured.
You can't tell. I mean, she looks perfectly human in every shape, way, or form. I mean, she's pretty, but she's not like jaw-droppingly beautiful and gorgeous like an Aasimar typically is. She's pretty.
But I can't use divine sense to isolate.
Oh,
her
you want to
either.
use your divine sense in here?
While I'm kissing her hand, yeah. So I can.
Sure. You sense fiend and undead near you.
But I can't tell. I can't tell.
It never
Okay.
tells you where. Unless you have her alone and no other creatures within 60 feet of you, you can't really discern.
Well, no, though. Nice to meet you, my lady.
Nice to meet you as well. So, did you come through here for a tour of the establishment, or are we talking business finally?
I look towards in. Not in.
Well,
I say in.
And, yeah.
I'd love to have a tour and then perhaps to talk business if that suits you.
Beautiful. Well, if I'm going to give a tour, we're going to do it in style. She walks around from the side of the counter, and motions for you all to sit down on the floor.
And sits as delicately as they are able.
Gable sits down next to her.
No,
Them.
just plops down.
Damn.
Just
Alright.
plops.
Whisked away. And you notice where you sat down is actually a beautiful rug, very ornate, that begins floating with all three of you seated on top of it.
This is in style.
Of course. She begins walking around, and the carpet just follows behind her. So, we begin from the age of the old Imperium. The era that lasted for nearly 600 years. Some refer to it as the Age of Old, the Age of Wrath, and the Age of Societal Growth. No, this is the Age of the Old Gods. You know this.
Yeah, but slightly before my time, I'm thinking.
No, that was your time.
Oh, it was my time.
Yeah, that was like dead on your time 600 years ago.
You know, fond memories.
Yeah.
I have like a nostalgia look on my face.
She starts gesturing to different items and artifacts in the surrounding area. You see petrified trees, long hanging limbs that seem to be mummified, even some more unique organs and aspects of people inside of jars with this yellowish looking liquid. As she begins walking around and pointing them out to you. And of course, once you pass this aisle, we move over towards the age of the kings. When we finally had rulership and law to this land that people seem to value oh so very highly. Also the age where all of our artifacts have been claimed already. And as she moves through, you see that there are beautiful chests, unique instruments and tools of experimental purpose with magic and other type of utilities, all beautifully constructed and well crafted. And some of them even looking accursed, but it's just fascinating to look at. And of course, the very end of this entire endeavor are the items that we have yet to discern their historical aptitude yet. She gestures down towards the bookshelves and the other remaining artifacts that look like they could be placed anywhere among that spectrum, as she just smiles and goes, "This is my establishment."
Can I roll insight to see if she's...
Do I recognize anything like particular? Like, I can identify stuff I know.
Roll an investigation, Nolth. Gabriel, roll your insight. What are you inciting?
Just to see if I think she's on the up and up, or if she's basically a snake oil salesman.
She's kind of hard to read. She's kind of difficult to read, Gabriel. But 13, Nolth. Nothing particularly stands out to you historically, though you can place like how old an object is and kind of remember where it might have come from. That third aisle, there's a handful of things that you can place over back towards the Age of the Old Gods. Just from your history.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty nice stuff. Pretty nice shop. So, gonna just slightly just elbow in. Like, hey, what we gonna do?
So,
It's
go ahead.
fascinating.
Thank you.
You do have a interesting mix here.
We collect things from all over the realm. You never know what type of collector or inquirer or scholar is looking for these items and artifacts.
So you do. I had the impression last night, and this really confirms it, that you have a wide range of contacts and know your way around the people here.
I've made many more friends than I have enemies. Yes.
Gable pays close attention as Anne's about to ask.
Okay.
Part of our work here is that we came looking for a particular set of people, and we need some help finding where they could be. And someone as well connected as you are, we were hoping that perhaps you could point us in the right direction.
She waves her hand and the door slams shut and locks.
Does Gable sense danger?
You're not a barbarian. They're the ones with that ability.
Oh.
But no, I mean, she's still not hard to read, so however you want to react, you can react. Please continue now that we have a bit more privacy.
We are looking to find the Darkened Society.
And what would you want with them?
They have a few schemes in motion that we would like to put an end to.
Do you understand who this enemy of yours is?
Somewhat. Since none of us are really around here, and the one person in our group who seemed to have some sort of inkling into it is no longer with us. That...
You mean Chase?
Yes.
He and I had a conversation in passing. He is currently inquiring about them through different means than the ones that you are using. I'll tell you the same thing I told him. Though I don't like them, as a general statement, they are the ruling class of the underworld here. There's not a deal that happens in Deep Yard that they don't have their foot in on. They are dangerous, they are very many, and they are powerful.
I appreciate the insight. We had an idea that that was going to be the case, and...
Now tell me, who did they affect that makes you all so zealot? Because I can see the anger in his eyes very easily. Looks at Gabriel. And I see the fear in yours. You're kind of impossible to read. She looks at you, Nolth.
Yeah, so
We know that there's a contract out on one of us. And we suspect that they could be behind and involved in or serving and contracted to kidnap races of every type. Or a cultist group. We don't know if they're one and the same or if...
Gabriel, for the briefest of moments, her well-kept composure and her difficult alignment kind of breaks for a second, and she seems to have a moment of recognition from N's words.
about being interested in me or the group of people?
It's hard to tell where, really. It just happens during that last section of what N just expressed.
Have you heard of anything like this?
I'd be a fool to talk about it out in the open, or with people whom I barely know and I do not trust. However, your other red friend piqued my interest last night with his words, so I did a minor bit of research. Tell me what he is, and I may help you.
A dragonborn?
Talking about Kotar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dragonborn.
That's not what I mean.
Okay.
This is a scholar who has researched the age of the old gods fairly intensively and sells artifacts from that era in her shop.
Has she been looking at me any strangely?
Not in particular. She's more like watching Gabriel and listening to N. I mean, she glances at you periodically, but that's about it.
It'll help me to understand what your intentions are.
I'm sorry, but I do not mean to make my intentions clear until I know if I can work with somebody. However, if you do not wish to share the information that I'm looking for, then I suppose we can just go our separate ways.
No, it's... I understand where you're coming from. Nulf, do you think that this is...
What if we provide something different? Information.
This is the information that can make or break my opinion.
Do you want information about the old age?
No, I want to know that by dealing with you, I do not die and have my head put on a spike.
Well...
Fuck it. Wait.
Kothar, don't say anything. Don't type anything, Kothar.
But like...
I won't.
Being around Kothar as long as I've been, or knowing him being a champion myself, would he want to be revealed?
Roll an insight check, I'll say. I'm gonna set the
do the
DC.
same.
Oh.
Your DC's higher end, but yes. No.
You want me to tell you, Jiro?
Yeah, you can tell me.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There
Hey, so,
they
okay.
are. There they are. We miss those ones. We miss them here. That's when the fun
Both of
begins.
them.
It's always on ones that we have the most fun, people.
Alright.
Fuck it up.
I-
You may tell her?
I will. And I'll include myself in the conversation as well, so that he's not the only one that's affected. Kothar.
Wait.
starts-
I'm gonna try whisper. Just don't tell about you or Rowan. I'm gonna try whisper to her. To you.
Sure.
To them.
Roll a performance check to whisper. I'm not even gonna roll.
Ah, god damn.
Oh.
I'm gonna just like, hey, don't say loud. Hey.
Yeah, you say what you say.
Yeah. So outside of his deal.
In the interest of not just risking Kothar's information, he serves an old god that isn't very well known anymore. And one that has been able to sustain his life for a very long time.
At this point now, Soul's just gonna sign and say, he's a champion. If you know what that means.
She raises her hand. And God, this group's passive. Holy fuck. Okay. Whew. N, you hear the unnotching of arrows.
Oh, shit.
Fine.
Oh.
She seems to be focused very heavily on you, Nolth. After you just dropped that. I thought so. His words seemed odd for this era.
We're working on that.
I was just gonna like not even try to hide it. Like I can already tell she's probably got me too. Just my general attire and everything. She's gonna do like the ocean.
The Darkened Society has been a blight here in Deepyard for, well, the past few hundred years. We don't like them, though before that, they worked with Deepyard to make them good, make them better, and to progress our needs. Now they're nothing but charlatans, fools, and murderers. And based off of the words you've given me, I presume they're also kidnappers now.
They've taken children and elderly.
Hmm.
They didn't even take anyone who could have defended themselves.
Cowards and fools. My name is Chantelian de Grey. When you see me in public, you call me Julia. And if you need to question if I am really me, you call me de Grey. I have been organizing and running the Montgone family for quite some time. And we are not going to be waging war on the Darkened Society. However, if we are to be contracted to deal against them, I might be able to bring up a reasonable discount and give you a plethora of information that otherwise you would never have access to.
What kind of contract are you talking about?
A work order. My organization handles information trading and gathering. We are the info brokers, if you will.
The merchants of information.
Yes.
Sounds like a good deal to me. Okay.
That's how you spell her name, by the way. Chantelian de Grey.
French.
Yes.
So we.
And I'm going to take a wild guess and say that the price isn't necessarily related to gold.
That is correct. I want to pick his brain. Not
Yes.
literally, in case you were worried about that.
Talking about me or Kotar?
Why would I
Well-
want anything out of your brain? I know what he is. I want that. That is valuable. She doesn't seem to understand what you are, Nolth. The perk of having a high charisma.
Hey. What will we get if I convince him to come here? Because it'll take some convincing. He's not the most willing to divulge information of that type.
Well, if you want my organization's information. I want his. It's that simple. A fair transaction cannot be argued against by this group. One thing we all adhere to is the law of the thief.
You have a contract with Aegeus or no? Aegeus? That we can get? Or...
That will not be necessary. Instead, I have a tiefling in my circle who shall be able to provide a verbal contract that is binding by the rules of the Hells.
How Carol acknowledge either religion or something like that, or to know how well binding that is?
It's binding. You do not break a Hell contract, or you get hunted by the Hells.
Okay.
There is a being that is referred to as consequence.
Okay. Yeah, after hearing that, I'm like, okay. I'll try to convince him to come.
Good.
I'll...
Now, be aware that I am going to have some of my people follow you. And if we see that you are about to go against your word, they will eliminate you on the spot. As well as Ignatius's shop, that is already being targeted by us and watched over. Know that you are dealing with an organization that is far powerful than people should be able to be. Therefore, we are being incredibly careful about every single step we take, as should all of you.
I can see why you
Sounds reasonable.
have so much against the Darkened Society.
Hmm.
If we were able to stumble on what they were trying to do, who else has?
Gabriel, because of your previous insight, you see a very visible shudder from her that was very well kept and composed.
But if your group is as hidden as you work for it to be, there's a contrast there.
So, as soon as you bring him here for this conversation, we can trade information freely. Gabriel, why don't you pick out something that you think looks pretty? We'll say you bought it.
Okay. Can I roll inside to see if she's trying to...
We're maintaining your insight. Your insight's pretty good, so we're just going to maintain it instead of rolling it for each interaction. She seems worried. Yeah, she seems worried. Or cautious is the right word.
Okay, so what's around?
Roll an investigation.
Yeah.
4. You discover a small etched rock of coal that appears to be a boar.
This reminds me of beefcake. Does it do something? And Gable tossed it in his hand.
Yes, it's very fragile, and when you put it on fire, it adds kindling for a long period of time.
I'll take this, if you don't mind.
Of course not. Let me just wrap it up for you and put it in a bag. She takes it and wraps it up and puts it in a bag and gives it to you. Now, if you all don't mind, we don't want them to be suspicious in case they are watching you in the city.
Well, thank you for giving us a chance.
She just nods.
You guys head out first. Go on for a sec. I have a question I'd like to ask in private, if that's okay. Is that okay with you?
If your allies trust you here alone, fine.
Just be careful, Nolfs.
I'll be right back.
So, the two of you leave. She puts herself on the other side of the counter from you and sits down.
How much for information on Lianchi?
On who?
Anything wrong?
No, I just didn't hear you.
Lianchi.
Are you requesting information?
I would like to put into a request, yes.
What are you looking for? Basic histories, routes of travel, dealings with other individuals, societies, as well as different groups and organizations. What?
Let's say more travels and when is he going to be back.
You need to know his traveling route.
Yes, I need to know where he is, where is he going, or when will he be back.
300 gold.
Information trade? Are you willing?
I feel like I'm about to get all the information I need in the near future. What I would also like is to have more gold for my people. Information doesn't feed us.
I'll probably have to come back when I get the funds for that.
Very well.
I'll head out after that.
So, let's go to the other three, huh?
What's the coal thing called?
It's a boar-shaped coal.
And what does it do?
The Bordle.
It's coal that you can burn by putting it in a fire. It is also very
It's in the shape
fragile.
of a boar.
Yes. It's a con shop. They don't sell real good things, and you rolled a natural 1, so you got a piece of coal that is etched in the shape of a boar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it could be worse. You could have got fossilized manure.
All burns the same.
But anyways, back to the other three. Rowan, Kothar, and Draco, you're moving through the streets looking like a very motley crew of individuals in this town. Shockingly, Anne and Gabriel with Nolth blend into Deep Yard much more easily than Rowan and Kothar, who both look very natural, and Draco, who will stand out no matter where the fuck he is.
Mm.
And you're getting a lot of interesting looks in your direction.
I think we're gonna meet some really nice people at this bar.
Are you choosing a bar, Rowan? Or are we like... Should we ask? Cause it...
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So, roll me a persuasion check. Somebody. Silence. I love it.
Yeah, you got the wrong.
As the three of them go,
What is my persuasion?
12, Rowan. So as the two of you are like looking at each other, being like, ah, shit, I don't want to talk to people. Neither do I. Rowan just walks up to the first person, a fairly energetic looking younger drow individual, definitely like child to teenager age in drow years though, so they're probably older than you. And as you walk over, they look over and goes, wow, is that real mountain lion?
What, on me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
You want
There's-
to touch it?
Mom! And they just start running away.
Rowan, what are you doing? You don't...
I don't understand people. Maybe Draco
You
should
said
do
everybody
it.
has no. I just realized we said everybody has no charisma.
You guys did not, like, you optimized for very specific things in your groups.
It's fine.
Is there anyone else around?
There's plenty
Is
of
there
people
somebody
around, but people are looking at you very strangely.
Okay, Kothar, you do it.
Especially now.
Okay, alright. I wanna look like someone like deranged, like they're like a bad person. Like they just look like They deserve what they're about to get.
You?
Me. Yeah, I'm looking for something
Roll
like
an.
that.
Okay. Roll an insight check.
6. Fuck.
You find the most low-life, blood-sucking looking person you can imagine, and you walk up to this politician.
Yep, I'm gonna go up there, and
They turn
I'm
to you
just,
and
like,
go,
walking at
"Excuse me,
him.
sir.
I'm just walking at him right now,
Sir.
angry. Listen up. Yep, in his face, pushing him near a wall.
Okay.
Alright, I know where scumbags like you hang out. All right. That kid that just ran off, somebody just stole something from him, and I'm guessing it's the people you hang out with. So
What?
you're gonna tell me where they are right now.
I don't roll intimidation.
Where do you go after you're done? 12.
Okay. The municipal building's down the hall. Or down the street.
Okay, good. Okay, it's a bar called the Municipal Building. Thank you, sir. You're good to go.
Kothar, I don't think you grabbed the right person there, bud.
They have some really weird names for bars here, guys. Municipal Building.
That's not a
Where are
bar.
we going?
That's not a bar.
It's not a bar.
No, that's not a bar. That's like part of the city. That's like a government building. That's not the bar.
What shitty workers? They drink while they.
Do you not?
Can I roll a perception and see if I see anybody look shady?
You can roll an insight since you're looking for shady.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, the shadiest looking people in this area are you three.
Oh.
However, you do see a couple of, like, scholar-looking kids. Like, they look like they belong to the academy or something.
Ask them where they
Academy
wouldn't
kids.
go.
Yes, let's do that. No, we go where the Academy kids are going. Easily impressionable.
I got
Perfect choice, Draco. Go get them.
Draco, you're the
Act
last
like them,
hope.
though. Act like
I'm up
them.
there.
Act like them, though.
You are the last hope for this party.
All right.
You walk up to them, wearing their gray robes as they look over at you.
Hey, you cool cats.
Hello, fellow students.
Jesus.
Oh god. Shit. Would you guys I gotta ask you guys some questions real fast, if you don't mind, if I get a second real fast.
Roll persuasion.
I'm having like high school flashbacks.
You have your advantage too for the game.
Yeah, you get one free advantage per session. But yeah, they kind of look at each other in turn and go, "Well, of course. Hello, how can we help you?"
Where do
Totally.
the shittiest people in this this town go to drink?
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be a bit more descriptive with what you are asking for. See, shitty is not a state of being for people.
No.
Well, you could have examined when I said shitty, I meant a criminal or somebody that is doing very bad things, but you wanted to be a little asshole, so you need to tell me where I need to go.
Roll an intimidation.
I'm using my advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, where's intimidation? There it is. Fuck.
And you were gonna tell me where to quack? You just quack at him. You're so pissed off. And they both erupt into laughter, bending over and almost screaming in delight.
Kothar, come here real fast.
Don't you laugh at him, all right? He's trying his best, all right? He's just hitting puberty now. Leave him alone.
The kids are just
Rowan
Rowan
turns
turns
into
my
a bear.
Okay.
You wanna do his pet?
Rowan,
Hang on,
you,
where's it at? Where's it at? Hang on.
Rowan turns into a bear.
That's right.
Okay. The kids are still laughing and walking away. They're just
God damn it.
they're dying of laughter. It is so it's
So bad.
Oh, I'm doing this.
extort. Oh, so you're punching them in the face.
Yeah, but it can do no damage if I choose it not to.
All right, roll to hit. I'm gonna
All
say advantage because they're incapacitated while laughing.
Okay,
Oh,
got
is
it.
that monk?
Yeah, he's the smart one. Oh yeah, that hits. So what is that going to be? A charisma save?
Yes.
Oh, they're wizards, so yeah, no, they fail.
Oh, me now.
So you just crack right upside the head, or you don't even punch. You just slap them. You bitch slap him across the face, and he just goes, "Ah! Ah, what the
Now tell me.
Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding?
You're not bleeding. Look at
I
it.
feel like I'm bleeding." They're crying profusely now.
All right.
Go ahead, ask your questions.
Tell me what I wanted to know, or this will happen again.
You're looking for the broken kneecap, man.
All right. Thank you. Here's a gold for your trouble. Fuck off. All right.
Not gonna lie, I like this group a lot more right now.
I was like, wait. I have something I can use for this.
You just bitch slapped a college student in the middle of the street.
Listen to me.
Hey, there's no police here, so
Hey, stop. No. Oh, sorry, my mind went there immediately. My bad.
No.
no, it's literally the town has no police.
Yeah. The town does not have guards. However, kids do have parents. Okay. So they both run away, the one crying hysterically and the other one dragging him along. So you
Alright,
guys now have the
Turns out
name.
Coyotes.
Broken kneecap.
Broken kneecap. Yeah, you should have given him a broken kneecap, huh?
I wanted to.
What was with that squawk there? What was
Sometimes
like an
my
intimidation call?
yeah, we'll go with that. Sometimes it just comes out. You can't help it.
It's, it's I understand. It just happens. It gets the best of us. But you need to find this broken kneecap now.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess should we ask somebody else where the broken kneecap is? I feel like we should have asked him where it was.
Yeah, that might have been smart. We can
What if you
always
just
go.
bitch slap somebody else again.
We can
Or
always
bitch
go ask.
flap. Bitch flap.
Flap. We can always. How would I know where it's at?
Not really. No, you don't really head out to that area. But if you start asking people, "Hey, where's the broken kneecap?" You'll probably end up finding it.
Yeah.
Hey, broken kneecap. Broken kneecap?
Broken kneecap. Where's the broken kneecap at?
Yeah, that way down the street. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, around
I'm
that
not
corner.
offering to do that to you, sir.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk to me like that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, all right.
Okay. I need the three of you to give me intelligence saving throws.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
mind my bear.
Rowan, are you still Burr?
I am still Burr.
Okay.
A 9.
Son of a bitch.
Alrighty. Kothar and Rowan. The two of you are getting very lost trying to find your way, but luckily Draco keeps dragging you the proper direction. The people are giving you very convoluted directions that don't really make sense as a normal person should ever think. But Draco is definitely
north, southeast, and west.
yeah. Cardinal directions, man. It's Draco helps you find your way, and eventually you make it to the outside of a beautiful, lavish-looking tavern that looks ornate, very well constructed, firm. It's made out of this dark, almost black brown looking wood. It's very beautiful, very unique. And as you get there, you're like, dude, this doesn't look like a... And the front window shatters with a body being thrown out of it, and you hear people shouting and roaring aggressively. As the guy lands, rolls over and goes, "It's a fucking bear!" and just books it.
Rowan
know,
pops back into a human. Whoops.
People all peek out looking for a bear and get confused.
Hey, Rowan,
Yeah.
do you think they've heard of Big Red and Thunder here? Or Lightning, sorry?
No, but they're about to.
Right.
I'm just looking at them like, oh god.
Oh god. So the three of you walk up the stairs to the establishment, and you're met by a very long-robed looking drow individual who kind of just looks between the three of you. They're wearing a mask over the bridge of their nose and around their face, covering most of their features as they go, "Are you here for entertainment or show?"
Show.
Very well. They
Here to
flip
feed the
their
entertainment.
wrists.
What? They what?
Flick their wrists.
Oh god. Okay. I thought you said they flipped their breasts.
No, wrists.
I'll be honest, I heard that too.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Okay,
I didn't hear that,
guys,
but
we're out of the
heard that.
burlesque club. Okay, we're on to the actual game now. Now we have burrs and bitch slapping.
That's why I'm confused.
So they flick their wrists and they produce these 3 pamphlets and hand them out to each of you. Please sign over the waivers stating we will not be charged or persecuted by you or any associate of yours for any repercussions that come out of you entering into this establishment and participating in any of the events.
That's a pretty thorough liability waiver, sir.
can I read this?
Go for it. Investigation.
Got it.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
I'm gonna be looking over Draco's shoulder.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Draco, you're like, okay, so if we get hurt, we can't fight back.
Okay.
Or if we get hurt, we can't persecute them.
Got it.
So the 3 of you sign.
Roan does.
I'm gonna read it through real quick. Just
All right.
blah, 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 blah.
Roll an investigation.
Thank God. 12.
Something about what you're doing is probably going to be very dangerous in their eyes. And they want to just make sure that they will not have repercussions for you getting hurt because you put yourself in a stupid situation. But as far as anything else about this waiver that you're signing, you don't discern any deceit or deception. You don't discern any, at least. You feel like it's there.
Okay. Gabriel. Hand it over.
Yep, they take it and they flick their wrists and they disappear again. Very well. Welcome to the Broken Kneecap. They open the door and you're all met with a very loud roar of groups of people slamming down drinks, chugging them back, and this fighting pit that you can't really see into at first until you get closer and you see halflings and sparks of spells and magic flying all around them.
Oh my God.
Where do we sign up?
You already
They use
did,
magic here,
and
Rowan.
he slams the door shut with the 3 of you in.
Oh shit.
All right.
And I think this is where we're coming back next session.
Okay.
So players, thank you very much for playing. Viewers, thank you very much for watching. I hope everybody had a good time, and we will be back again next week. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane, and just relax. We'll see you around.